Welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's y'all Kenny, the host with the most, also known as Mecca God Online. And today we're going to be wrapping up this WNBA free agency and look at the grades that they gave them. And then we're going to go from what I think should happen for the rest of free agency and the WNBA draft. Not the, we're going to do our own mock draft, which I think the teams should pick and choose how I feel they will go with them teams if I was the GM of every team in the WNBA. So on this draft grade picture that we got showing up there, they only did 8 out of the 13 teams. So we're going to start with the teams that they left off. The first team we're going to talk about is the Golden State Valkyries. Now, the Golden State Valkyries, they are expansion team, and they also had the expansion draft where they got to choose one player off of each team that wasn't protected by the team, and they selected who they wanted to select, but they didn't get no overall good players because the team's gonna protect the players that they really want. So with the Golden State Valkyries, they didn't do too much in free agency, but they did take away Tiffany Hayes, an icon, a legend, away from the Aces, and she got her a max contract over there at the Golden State Valkyries with that $200K. So she got the bag instead of playing for the league minimum, trying to win a championship over there with the Aces. She got that bag and went over there to Golden State. Golden State got Stephanie Talbot, had a Kayla Thornton, Monique Billings, Letitia Amir here, Veronica Burton, Kate Martin off that expansion draft, and a couple 4 or 5 training day contracts, including Julie Van Loo. They also have Timmy Fagbele as a restricted free agent. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody out there checking for Timmy right now, and nobody need a center of Timmy right now. So I'm pretty sure that they're gonna give her that contract, and Xana Cindy on the reserve contract. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna bring them two back to trial for the team. And they also got 3 picks in the WNBA draft: the first round, second and third, all the 5th picks. All right, we're gonna move on to the Washington Mystics. The Washington Mystics, they didn't really make no noise out here in the free agency. I don't know what they was doing over there, but they still got Ariel Atkins, Brittany Sykes, Stephanie Dolson, Carly Samuelson, Shakira Austin, Sugg Sutton, Aaliyah Edwards, Sika Kode, Jada Bellberg, Emily Inksler, and Taylor Salud on the trader cap contract. And I don't see them bringing Ella Deladon back. So with free agency still out here, they still got Isabel Harris out there on the market, Ariel Powers, Kennedy Carter, and Ari McDonald. So if I was in their shoes right now, I have a cap room space of $523,340. I say, hey, Ariel Powers, you was with us back in the day. You was at 155,000 with Atlanta. We'll give you 150. Come over here, and they still got 300 and some thousand left. Now, also, if I was Washington GM, I'd be like, hey, LA, you got Ari McDonald over there. We need a point guard. How about I give you the second round 11 pick and the third round 7 pick for Ari McDonald? That'll save LA some cap space. They already got a pretty decent roster right now. They got Kelsey Plum. Ari come off the bench. She can start over there in Washington. Why not? So that's my first big trade that I'm announcing for the mock draft. The Washington Wizards will trade for Ari McDonald and give up the second and third round pick that they have to Los Angeles. And they will sign Aerial Powers to a contract. Now moving on, the next team we're going to talk about is Seattle. Seattle, they made their trade with Jewel Lloyd. They got rid of Jewel Lloyd in the three-way trade. She's now in Vegas. Kelsey Plum now in LA, and LA gave up the second draft pick to Seattle. Now the Seattle Storm got Gabby Williams, Skylar Digger-Smith, Lexi Brown, Alicia Clark, Erica Wheeler, Jordan Horston, Nika Mule, Mackenzie Holmes, Brianna Fraser, Zaya Cook, and the Chinese Lu. And they have the second pick in the draft, so they still got another player they can add. But right now they sitting a little better than they was last year. They got a little better bench. They got rid of Mercedes Williams. Alicia Clark a little better backup than that. Jordan recovered from her injury. You got Zaya Cook. They may be like, let her get out there and cook. You know what I'm saying? This might be her time to shine. She didn't get her little minutes and stuff down there in LA. She was at the bottom of the food chain. Lexi Brown, if she healthy, that's buckets off the bench. So right now, Storm looking like a 4-5, maybe 6 seed right now, depending on how it shape out and healthy and all that. Now we gonna get to the New York Liberty. The New York Liberty, I don't know what they doing. I don't know if they like, hey, we won the championship. We had the same star pieces that's going to take us to another championship. I don't believe that. One of my favorite players is Benaiza Laney. You know what I'm saying? She just came off of that surgery. We're going to see how she do. Y'all lost Kayla Thornton to the expansion through draft. Y'all ain't found nobody to really replace her. Y'all got Jaquel Jones, Benaja, Sabrina, Sably. She proved she getting better. Kennedy Burke. Okay. Marquisha Davis. Phoebich. Raquel Carrera. Caitlin Davis. Rebecca Gardner. Jalen Sherrod. Brianna Stewart signed to a core. Which y'all gonna get Marina Johannes, and be like, hey, you wanna come back and play? That ain't enough. Y'all the WNBA champions. People gonna be coming for y'all now. Y'all gonna have a target on y'all back like the Aces used to have a target on their back. So, hey, I don't know what they can do. All I can say is New York, go out there and sign Isabel Harrington. Y'all got after y'all take away that Stewie core, y'all might have 400 and some thousand. Give her 150, 175. Go get you an Isabel Harrington. If Washington don't sign Aerial Powers, go get Aerial Powers for that 150. Go get you some somebody a little veteran that's gonna help you out, cause that bench y'all got right now, and y'all only got one draft pick, the number 7 pick. That ain't no team changing pick. So, hey, get it how you live. And now we're gonna talk about Minnesota. Minnesota pretty much got the same team. They was almost there. It could have went either way. They was close. So, they pretty much got the same team. They signed Heidemann back. They got Diamond Miller. They got Grace Berger off of Indiana waivers. So they picked up a little shooter. They still got Alyssa Pilley. They still got pretty much the same team.